Now is the time to decide to live your true potential. Be the real you, not the person carrying outdated baggage or other people's beliefs and values, but the real you. Hi everyone, Elie here with another video on self-care. And a big shout out of gratitude to everyone who enjoyed my first video blog. If you saw the introductory video, you will know I spoke more about the way in January and into February we can feel down, can make some people feel quite low, and I suggested that self-care could help to ease the symptoms. I included a tip which involved combining your beauty regime, whether it be applying a cream or actually doing a face massage, but combining it with affirmations. So if you didn't see the introductory video to self-care and well-being, there should be a link in the comments so you can check it out, see what you think, and another opportunity to watch it. The video was mainly looking at the environmental causes to why we could feel low in January and into February. Perhaps it's a time when there's not much money about, as we're waiting for payday, and due to the lack of money and the cold weather, perhaps don't go out as much. Normally, we're all so busy in the morning. We get up, get ready, and go out of the door and start the day. But if now, perhaps we're in February now, is still a quiet time, then it is the perfect time to start something new. A new ritual, a new habit, a new regime, but all under the heading of self-care. I'm not talking about anything like stopping smoking, losing weight, giving up this vice, that vice, all on the same day. No, that's not realistic, and I think we all get that, we know that. And what I'm saying is, let's spend this time, this month, on self-care, which can make us feel our very best. And wouldn't you agree? When we feel our best, it can build our self-confidence, our self-worth. It can make us feel worthy of change. In fact, you owe it to everyone around you, your family, your friends, your partner, your children, to care about yourself. So it's not being selfish, it's not being me. We begin with ourselves, then the change around us takes place. So if you are looking to seek change around you, then we begin with ourselves. And if there is something about yourself you seek to change, give up a habit perhaps, or perhaps build your self-esteem. perhaps more motivation, perhaps feel inspired to succeed. But I think it all begins with self-care. I said in the introductory video, if you introduce a new routine now, and then when things get a bit busier as the year goes on, you've already have a practice in place to keep you on track. Or it can help you get back on track. We can't wait to create a self-care regime or routine. We need to create it now and have it ready in place for when we need it the most. And that might be when we're seeking to create personal change, like start a new exercise routine, a new diet, perhaps let something go, a habit we no longer want to own, especially if it's something you've been wanting to do, like meditation. Exercise could start with just going for walks, but it is about now. Start the routine now. Start a self-care routine. So perhaps we could even begin the day with some positive affirmations. Starting the day with gratitude, focusing on the new day. Focusing on the new day and what you feel grateful for. You have eyes to see with. You're alive, you can breathe. Breathe in a new day, an opportunity to just start again. A second chance, new opportunities. I have on YouTube videos you may like to watch based on affirmations. Links available. But I always start my morning by going through everything I'm grateful for. It has a powerful effect on me. It affects me in such a positive way. And don't forget to smile. Put a smile on your face when you are expressing gratitude for what you have. And then be still, be silent. Just feel the energy within you. An energy of peace. Perhaps contentment. Contentment and gratitude. I'd like to talk about your environment. Have you ever thought how your environment makes you feel? Perhaps the different rooms in your home, your office. Have you a little sanctuary? Somewhere you can retreat to? Try by adding those more meaningful touches to your home, or even working on one room at a time, or a little space in a particular room. We could move things around, declutter, tidy up, perhaps put little special touches to particular areas. I always believe that we should start with an intention. An intention of how we want to feel, what we seek to achieve. And when we look at the different rooms, or in our workplace, in our home, first be clear in your mind what energy you seek to achieve. What do you want to feel when you enter that room? It doesn't even have to be a room. It could just be a space in a room. For example, in the corner of a room, you could have a nice chair where you can sit, meditate, or contemplate, or for reflection, and for writing in your journal. It could be where you create a vision board, or at least start a vision board. It's that quiet time. It's that self-care. You may decide to put a little table there, or already have a little table by that chair where you can adorn with your needs, perhaps a lamp. Some people use a candle. I like the idea of a candle in this case, or this particular instance, because if you're going to use that chair as your space, your retreat, you can light the candle as a symbol you're about to begin your me time, your self-care. And then when you finish spending time in your special place, you can blow out the candle to represent the end of your me time, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to face the rest of your day. Many people struggle throughout January for several different reasons, but this might be the exact reason why we should make January and February a real time of self-care. Now, self-care doesn't have to cost much. Just a nice oil burner that is releasing the perfect aroma for the mood you seek to create. Why not try essential oils? They have such a therapeutic effect on our emotions, our mind, our body, our spirit. There are so many good aromatherapy books out there. You can message me, you can look on YouTube, Google which essential oil works on particular moods. Perhaps you want to feel relaxed or more uplifting. Burning the essential oils will really help change the vibe, the energy, your mood. I love burning candles infused with essential oils. I always burn rosemary when I'm wanting to clear my mind, perhaps become more creative. It's very much trial and error, and if it doesn't work for you, let it go. That's okay. Because an example I often give is lavender. Lavender is renowned for relaxation. It's classed as a balancing oil, so if you're feeling a little tired, washed out, burning lavender oil will uplift you. But if you feel a little hyper and you want to relax, burning lavender oil will have that effect. So that's why it's classed as a balancing oil. However, some people don't like the smell. Now, if you don't like the smell of lavender, this might not work for you. And that's how it is, but there are so many oils for you to experiment. So yes, another tip is crystals. Oh my word, crystals. The different crystals have their own vibrating energy that can affect the energy in the room. I like to have rose quartz. I have a piece in my bathroom and a piece in my bedroom. Amethyst is a great crystal to place in the center of a room and then leave it overnight. The next day, you can remove the crystal. Remember to rinse the crystal under running cold water and then place it back wherever it normally lives. And trust that amethyst has absorbed overnight all the stagnant energy that may have been in the room and had a cleansing effect, which may help to get the energy flowing, which is what we always, as energy healers, strive to accomplish. To get the energy flowing, both in the environment and in our own body. So let me know if you'd like me to do a video just on crystals and essential oils. I'd love to do such a video. So let me know, just put a comment and I'll start creating a video. Something else I like to do on a regular basis is to smudge. To smudge with loose herbs after I've physically cleansed the room. The act of smudging is well established as a cleansing and purifying act, but I always advise to physically tidy and clean the space first. And then to waft the herbs. I like to use sage, but I'm particularly fond of burning dried eucalyptus leaves. What about adding a couple of candles, creating that ambience? Perhaps simply changing things around. pleasing things to look at, or an item that represents how you would like to feel, or the energy you would like to introduce in the room. When you're sat in bed, or when you're sat in your favourite chair in a particular room, or whichever room you're working on, what do you see when you look ahead of you? Is it something that creates creativity? Is it something that perhaps relaxes you? Or do you see something cheerful and bright and uplifting? Turn your room into the energy you seek to feel. If you think you would like to work on the energy in your room, then the first step is to stand in the center of the room, closing your eyes and taking a deep breath. You can sit in the center of the room. You can give your body a little bit of a shake to loosen up. And then hold your breath for as long as is comfortable for you. And then release and breathe out completely. A long, measured breath. Hold your breath for as long as is comfortable for you. Then release and breathe out completely. Do this a couple of times and then just settle in the moment. What do you feel in this space? Trust what you feel. Be guided. If you feel nothing, that's okay. Perhaps as you look around your room or space, you may just have a knowing of what's needed. You could go through each room in your home or workspace to get an idea of the energy around you and what's needed. You can make notes of all positive feelings you have in each room or space. Take a little time on this and reflect on how you felt in each room or space. If you felt nothing, you may like to focus on the energy you want to inject in that room or space. For example, the bedroom is a place where we need to feel peace, calm, a rest. Perhaps where we go to relax. Take a little time to think about how you want to feel in your space, your life. What do you want to feel in your dining room, your living room? The dining room makes me think of people gathering and chatting, laughter, maybe joy and connections, loving energy. Similar to the living room, you may like to consider who would be in the living room. What would you do in that room? Is it about entertaining or relaxing, being alone or with friends? Is there children in the room? Can you sense or feel what energy is in the room now? What would you like to change or release? Again, you can make lots of notes in your journal. And the great thing about making notes in your journal is that, say if you look back in a month's time, you can then assess just how different things are, how different the energy in the rooms are, how different you feel, how different is the things around you, the people around you. Sometimes we can't see these changes ourselves. It may take others to tell us. But having a journal can also show us stuff about ourselves we don't always recognize. Now let's move to the kitchen and the bathroom. These are two places where I don't often feel attention is needed. I tend to find that the energy flows well in these two rooms. For example, the kitchen. The kitchen usually has water and fire, and maybe a plant in the kitchen can bring in the earth element. And when we open the window, the earth circulates well. So I think the energy is good in the kitchen. And the bathroom is similar. We have the flowing water. We could bring candles in to add the fire element. Again, open the window to circulate the air. And a plant for the earth element. Now, crystals are very good to represent the earth element. I think if we apply those little touches, we may find that the energy will always be balanced in both the kitchen and the bathroom. And then it's just applying those harmonious colour schemes and little touches to make it feel right for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it of interest and perhaps allowed you to think about the way energy around you makes you feel, because it's there flowing in and around us. Take time to connect with how you feel and how you feel in your different rooms. Consider what you do in the different rooms. It's a massive subject, and I've just touched on it. But for now, Thank you for being here, and watch the video again. See what you can get from it. Don't forget to let me know on how I could do better next time. And then please look out for the next video with some more self-care tips. So for now, take care. Sending lots of love. Bye for now. Bye.